Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're going to do a working week, but first I want to have a look and see what's been going on with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine over this past week. Okay, so we're the 8th today, so this is going to be, okay, looking back over my shoulder. Okay. Knight of Pentacles is the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to use the Rider-Waite just to, I think I want to pull just 3 cards for both sides. Remember, this is the past energy. I'm having a quick look into what's gone on over this week. Just as we're about to wrap it up. Okay, have we been looking over our shoulders? I think that's the masculine side. Which one wants to go first? That one? Okay. Let's have a look at the feminines. What's been going on with you guys over the week? Oh, you've got 4 cards for the Divine Feminine. Okay. I felt as if it's the Divine Feminine who's trying to be strong for the Divine Masculine's energy. Okay, so we've got the Strength card. This is what's the energy, the underlying energy of this week. We have the masculine here, communication skills, Divine Feminine helping him to be able to communicate. Okay, so I feel like the Divine Feminine is very much a medicine woman here. Okay, Divine Masculine, so let's have a look. Yeah. Regrets. You got the 9 of Swords, so maybe some sleepless nights here, some worry, some stress, anxiety. All really means the same, doesn't it? Being kept awake at night, wondering what's happened. You've got your Page of Wands here, so you're definitely wanting passion. I feel that there's a lack of contact, as in physical contact here. Craving passionate touch. Passionate connections, and then you've got the Moon. So I feel as if maybe during the day you might be like A-okay. During the day you're A-okay, and then what happens at night time? I feel as if your Divine Feminine strength is getting you through the day. Okay, so I want to say that you're practicing, especially the communication. So the daytime's okay. All right, the masculine's getting through the day. It's the nighttime that's a bit of a concern. I feel as if during the day, the actual Divine Masculine is very passionate and there's 2 different moods here for day and night. Daytime he's upbeat and he's feeling passionate, and then something happens at night. It's like all his darkness comes out. We've got the Moon card, which is about secrets, tapping into your intuition. Divine Feminines, let's go on your side. Okay, it's split it into 2. So I had 2 cards here, and then there's 2 underneath. This here is really saying that the Divine Masculine is, during the day, he is working. It's like he is on mission. It's night time. He has his anxiety and doubts. Let's look at the other 2 cards, because that really isn't you. That's the masculine. Where you're kind of in this, you're bound. You're bound by the truth. This is an awakening of the Divine Masculines that's maybe occurred over the week. It's his truth to uncover. So, Divine Feminines. So sorry, there's not really much coming out for you. The Divine Masculine's resting, meditating, contemplating, and he's becoming enlightened. Okay, not much for the Divine Feminines on the table gone on over the weekend, apart from you have been the Divine Masculine's strength. You've been his saviour during the day. Nighttime, it's a bit of a different story. So you may feel this upbeat energy during the day. I want to say to the Divine Feminines, And at night time you might feel the energy shifts and changes and it becomes quite emotional. That is what's gone on over this week. Okay, let's leave it there then. I'm going to leave the cards out so I can have a look. I'm actually going to use the tarot to go because I've managed to get my hands back on them. My daughter had them for quite a while, so tarot to go. Will we read the little book? Why not? It looks like a little comic book. That's what it reminds me of. Especially when you open it up, look. Tarot to go. It's like the tarot tells you when it's time to go. This is very much about relying on guidance, especially tarot readings. Allowing tarot readings to guide you. Okay. You've got the Eight of Rods, Divine Masculine. That's about communicating. Now, there's no people in this. We'll find out some more. This is the working week, guys, I'm moving on to now this week. We've got the Eight of Rods and the Magician with the Divine Masculine. That's both spiritual strength, assistance, communication. This love is being grounded onto this earth. Oh, and then we've got the Divine Feminine, who's balanced. So I want to say to the Divine Masculine, look after yourself. Don't worry about the Divine Feminine too much. She seems like she is she's balancing out that infinity symbol. The Divine Feminine looks balanced. This is the past energy. It's above her head. It's like she's the key. It brings in with the sexual energy of maybe, you know, wanting to have a feel of some boobies. So she's, the Divine Feminine is embraced in self-love. But it looks like the Divine is sending you to her. Just going to get some more for this side. Okay, here you are, unhappy. I would say spilt blood, but then it kind of, I don't know, it looks a bit like red wine, berry juice. Okay, Prince. Raspberry Parade. Oh, it's beret, isn't it? Raspberry Parade. What's it called? I don't know, Prince. We know this. We've established it. Raspberry Parade, I put. When you blow a raspberry. Who's blowing raspberries at everyone? Okay, but Prince. I'm just going to have to look just because it's going to, like, annoy me if I don't. I think it's Raspberry Beret. Yes, it is. She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in a second-hand store. I don't know what these words are. Well, I'm going to find out. I was working part-time in a five and dime. My boss was Mr. McGee. He told me several times that he didn't like my kind because I was a bit too leisurely. It sounds like us light workers, okay? Oh, so this is very much about the Divine Masculine not being satisfied within his work. Seems that I was busy doing something close to nothing, but different than the day before. That's when I saw her. Oh, I saw her. She walked in through the outdoor. Let's leave it there. But a raspberry parade is what wanted to come out, and it's like a parade of just maybe not sticking your middle finger up at people, but it looks a bit more playful. It's like you have taken solitude, Divine Masculine. If your attention is elsewhere during the day, then your work will be affected. It's like you can't get the Divine Feminine off of your mind. You are expressing, communicating truths. You've definitely taken a backseat. Calm down. The bosses are not going to like that, guys. Not in the corporate world. Okay? They think you're lazy, you're too laid back, there's no rush. You don't get agitated as they do, which agitates them more. It's going on big scale at the moment, guys. You guys, whether it's feminine, well, I'm going to say more masculines that I've witnessed, losing their jobs, getting pushed out. But there's still 2 cups here behind the Divine Masculine. He just needs to kind of blow some raspberries at this, people. Kind of go. Well, it might be a bit of an immature way to do it, but hey, see the humour in the situation. That's what we're advised to do. See the humour in it all. We've got the Queen of Cups here, and then we've got conflict. I want to say, I feel as if it is the Divine Feminine here, unless I'm told otherwise. There's little bubbles, like, around her. So I believe that she is, like, in her protective bubble. Oh, now have a look. It looks like a little Cupid here. Can you see these bubbles I'm talking about here? Is he blowing them? He's blowing bubbles. He's blowing raspberry. He's blowing, like... This could be the guidance from the Divine Feminine, like, to the masculine. He doesn't know why he's behaving this well. Why he's behaving this well. So he's confident. This is this upcoming week. Looks like the Divine Masculine's going to be blowing some raspberries in some people's faces because he is not complying anymore with the way that society does things. You've got the Divine Feminine here with the Holy Grail. It's like the Divine Masculine, look, he's like closing his eyes as if to say, oh, I'm not sure what's going on here. It's time to say goodbye. He wants to go over that bridge there. I imagine that's where the Divine Feminine is. She's encouraging him to kind of like say, screw you to the world. Conflict, masculine. You could be fighting this week. You gotta fight for your right to party. Good for you. See, I'm encouraging you. It's not worth the effort. It's not worth the stress. That stuff make you ill. Right, Divine Feminines, let's have a look at what on earth are you doing over here? Because it's like you're encouraging the Divine Masculine to have confidence and stand up for himself. He knows what he's got to do. He looks like he spent a week in torture. I imagine being tortured by everyone. He really hasn't got a clue what is going on. It's like he's being pushed out of society. It's because he doesn't belong there. Not with the naysayers and the warriors. First card I can't see. We've got the 9 of Cups. Oh. Divine Feminine. Looks like all the time you stay balanced in your temperance, the Divine Masculine's coming. Most definitely. Oh! Look at him. He's cross. The Sword of Truth. Right, this is the card of unhappiness. Look, he's turned towards that cup being offered through the cloud here. I don't think things have been right since Christmas. Where are we now? March the 8th. Okay. I don't think things have been right since Christmas. The Divine Masculine here has been tolerating way too much shit. There's cones there. I felt like they look like Christmas trees. It's like he feels a bit of a cone head. Don't know what that means. A bit of a cone head. Lots been going on since Christmas. Either the Divine Masculine is single now. He's got a peacock feather. Oh, he's blossomed and bloomed. He's showing his true colours. They're beautiful. He seems to have all these turquoise. I don't know what they are. Parcels. I don't know if they are. Around his neck, which will be assisting him on speaking his truth. He's surrounded by his wishes in his mind. He knows what he wants. Look at them. They're all stacked up on the shelves behind him. He's got that peacock feather. There's these little squares, these little parcels around his neck. He looks happy. He looks jolly. Doesn't it feel amazing when you can just be you? And he's off towards the Two of Cups. Not sure what he's carrying. You can kind of see that it's a wand, but what's coming out of it, it's new growth. It's like it's budding. I noticed the apple tree was budding. But these are, oh, come back, come back. Oh, these are budding here. When spring's here and it's budding. It's budding. Oh, he wants to buddy. Buddy up with his buddy, the Divine Feminine. He's off. Divine Feminine, this is all about you now. This is all about you. We've got 3 cards. Temperance, reconciliation. You know what to do. Look, you're enlightened. You are an angel. You're an angel of divine. And you know your place here. Look at that crown in the background. Look in the Temperance, stay grounded. Got your triangle there to remind you to stay grounded. About breathing. And you're so nearly there because you've only got a little cup that you're blending with. She's got bubbles behind her as well, again, here. You look carefully. It's bubbling to the surface. It's like it's been stewing. Marinating. Just so that it's just right. And what a tasty meal it will be. Okay. Divine Feminine, you're sitting here in your Queen of Rods energy. Got the pussycat on you. Looks like Jasp. Okay. Definitely something to do with being grounded. Grounded in your truth. Because we have the triangle and then we have this red, which will take me to the root chakra. Again, around the same area. Around her throat. Just reminds me of the red ribbon that ties the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine together. The love. It's like that. It's their lifeline to one another. It's their own personal connection here. She's got it around her waist. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. I actually feel, personally, that this will be my mum. She has black hair. My mum had kind of very dark hair. But it reminds me of my mum, and the Queen of Rods reminds me of, so, okay, you're helping to support the Divine Masculine and your own mother, the Divine Feminine's mother, I believe is, or we can say that just the Divine Mother is assisting the Divine Feminine. It's like a mother and daughter here. This duo working together. So I feel as if this is the Divine Feminine's ancestors supporting her, whether that's a mother or a grandmother. Interesting, because you may not actually feel as if, you know, you might not have a great connection with your mum, so this might not make sense. But it is definitely a motherly role model that's guiding you. And I won't say that's energetically. I don't believe that that's in the physical. This is about making it happen. It's time. Okay, very interesting. Let's find out some more. So we've got the Knight of Swords. He's coming in with his sword of truth. He's declaring it all. His declaration. Birds are chatty, aren't they? Let's go to the angels and ancestors then. Raspberry beret. That's all I know. Well, I kind of know a bit more now. Okay then, masculines, let's have a look. Oh, I want to clarify more. Well, I think I want to use the Witch's Tarot. You're going to have to wait a moment. If we can get them out. Okay, I was actually going to read from the book. They're not long, but let's do it. Let me just shuffle these. I haven't used these in a while. I've got 3 packs of tarot on the table. Right, let's get a card for this 8 of Rods. 8 of Wands. Looks like they're blooming for spring. It's like it's time. I'm going to get a clarifier. This is the masculine side, and this is for this week coming up, guys. Okay, so let's just get a clarifier. There's the clarifier, but first let's read what the 8 of Rods is. These rods fly through the air like javelins. The pace of change is speeding up. Don't be left behind could indicate an unexpected voyage. And when I first come on, I was singing, looking back over my shoulder. These rods fly through the air like javelins. The pace of change is speeding up, Divine Masculines. Don't be left behind. Could indicate an unexpected voyage. It's your legacy, and now we like the look of this one. Don't get left behind. It's here. It's now. It's for you. The only way that you can obtain this legacy, okay, is with the Divine Feminine. It's your choice. It's here. It's time to make that stand. Pressure's coming on a bit now, Divine Masculine, but I feel that this isn't going to be bothering you. You've learnt to deal with pressure because you've been kind of, or you're going to be this week, okay, but you've learnt to relax. So if this won't affect you, any pressure, I've been saying you've got to get used to it. The ebb and flow of life, and you'll adjust. So nothing's really a problem, there's always a solution, but you have to be sitting in your truth. Sitting, standing, sleeping in your truth. Things are speeding up now, the pace is speeding up. Okay, so now we've got the Magician. Got the universe that stepped in. It's like your Flash Gordon. Flash! Oh! Okay. The Hangman. I didn't even read it first. The Flash. The Flash. The Flash. Hangman. Insight. Insights of inspiration. Just like that, in a flash, things change. The Magician. Ruled by Mercury, the messenger of the gods. Okay, so this is a messenger of the gods. He's ruled by Mercury. Oh, now, mercury you use, don't you, in a thermometer. As the temperature rises, the mercury goes up, okay? Ruled by Mercury, the messenger of the gods, a strong man lifts a wand while the tools of magical practice are set before him. Signifies the channeling of life, force from above to below. This deeply masculine card suggests powerful energy. The magician has the ability to summon new ideas. He does in the hangman mode here with the magician. He's summoning new ideas just like that, a flash of inspiration. Divine Feminine here. Two of Pentacles. The ebb and flow, finding your balance, following in the Divine Feminine's persona. That's all I can say. Calm, collected, considerate. Considerate to one's own needs. She keeps spinning round. Come back. That's the ebb and flow, isn't it? Let's read the Two of Pentacles first. A youth juggles on the beach, oblivious to the stormy seas. Juggling is a difficult skill to learn. Don't lose sight of other circumstances as you try to balance two areas of your life. Don't take on more than you can handle. Okay, take the advice, Divine Masculines. Don't take on more than you can handle. Okay, juggling is a difficult skill to learn. It says a youth, which means that it's new to you. Adapting to these ebbs and flows, the rough with the smooth. So don't lose sight of other circumstances as you try to balance two areas of your life. Don't take on more than you can handle. Here's the Divine Feminine. Zero interference here, okay? Look how calm she is. Non-interference, allowing, just stay in centre. We've got her here grounded, centred. This is all down to you, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine's not getting involved. She's got her own juggling act going on. She's mastered it. So now we have you, Five of Cups. You've got to say goodbye to that. It just seems to cause you more heartache. Whoop, it's time to say goodbye. It's those Eight of Wands again. With the Five of Cups. The speed's picked up. Changes most definitely in the air. Five of Cups. Although two of the cups are filled, the figure wearing the cloak of mourning, as in, not in mourning, mourning has broken, maybe it has, but we're talking about a mourning, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. Mourning has broken. Okay. Although two of the cups are filled, the figure wearing the cloak of mourning sees only what has spilled. You feel remorse over a severed relationship or unfulfilled dream. If only. That's your attitude. If only. Well, things are changing. Luck is on your side. It's nothing to do with luck. It's to do with the prophecy, the legacy that's been left to you. Okay, Queen of Cups now. I felt this was the feminine. Really helping and supporting you. It's like she is your strength. Well, you can see. Oh, there you are, planning. Now that we've got rid of the Divine Feminine. You've got to do it on your own. It's only so far the Divine Feminine can help you energetically. Okay. Queen of Cups. She's got her own page, look. She's got her own page. Maybe she's got her own story to write. The Queen drinks deeply from the cup of life. Her emotions and sexuality are intense. She relies on intuition before intellect. Perfect. I told you that there was this craving. And I think it's the Divine Masculine here, craving her sexuality. Her emotions and sexuality are intense. But she is relying on her intuition to get her through this. Go with the flow. And you've got justice. She absolutely believes in the prophecy and that justice will be served for her and the Divine Masculine. But, okay. I'm just having a look because I said I felt as if the Divine Feminine was sending out strength to the Divine Masculine. Okay, well you've got, that is kind of like Lady Luck. Lady Justice is on your side. That's beautiful. You've got your conflict here, Masculine. Might be getting into some battles this week. It won't last long. These are like the final battles. You won't be fighting after you've cleared through all that you've allowed. Because there is no one else to blame. You've allowed people to walk over you. You've been too accommodating and not spoken up. So when all of a sudden you start to speak up and your personality, your attitude changes, people are going to be kind of shocked. So it's time to clear up your own crap now. Page of Pentacles, you've got enough guidance. The Divine Feminine's most definitely guiding you. Okay, she's getting your future ready. I always feel like there's a tape measure around her. Like she's measuring up, she's making plans. It is still all in like the immature stage. No, it's mature. It's in its infancy. So where the Divine Masculine is a youth trying to juggle the ebbs and flows of life and how to handle them. You've then got the Page of Pentacles, which is the Divine Feminine. She's preparing other stuff for the Masculine. Do you have to swipe the cards off the table? So we're going to have a look at the Five of Rods. So whilst the Divine Masculine might be in conflict, I said don't worry about the Divine Feminine. She's absolutely fine. She knows what page she is on. And she's writing the new story. So, Five of Rods. Talk about youths again here. Are these youths playing or fighting? Oh, we've got the Fool. The Knight of Swords. Well, he doesn't want to. I think it could be like playful banter that just gets out of control. Leadership is absent from this competition. If forces can be rallied, the struggle will prove fruitful. Suggest labour unions or political organisations. Woo! Conflict of belief systems here. Standing up for your rights, especially when it's against, I mean, it mentions political. Unions, labour unions, okay. They've already kind of called you a bit lazy, I think. That's what I felt. Okay, you're not lazy. You just get more done. You're more productive when you're in a calm, centred state of mind. Okay. Well, Divine Masculine, I think that might be all we've got to say at the moment for you. Apart from the Knight of Swords as shifted over to reveal the Fool. So this is the charging in energy. I want to say this will clear up all your shit, okay? You need to speak the truth. And then you're in this lovely Edelweiss, Edelweiss. You're so much more calmer. Just makes me giggle because she's got a goat. I high on a hill with a lonely goat, ole, 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 ee-oo. The sound of music. So now the hills are alive. Okay then, Divine Masculine. I'm going to pop over to the Divine... No, let's get you a... No, we're going to the Divine Feminines. I won't mess it up. What cards was I using? Okay. Shall we have a look at what the bottom of the deck was for you guys? Karma. Wrap up those cycles. Look, it's time. Karma. You want to be on the right side of justice from now on. The right side of karma. Right, let's have a look at this then. The Four of Cups. Again, you're over here on the Divine Feminine side. You're like infiltrated her reading. Four of Cups. Nine of Cups. But it's a Divine Feminine waiting. So she's getting ready for the celebrations. She's waiting for you to return home. You just have some things that you need to sort out this week. You may make your way home this week to the feminine, depending on how much stuff you've got to clear up, how courageous you're feeling. Four of Cups. I still didn't even open to the right one. It's all about youths here. Okay, as a youth contemplates Three Cups, a hand descends from a cloud to offer a fourth. You are jaded or bored with life. Perhaps a bad experience has caused you to withdraw. Are you traversing a period of stagnation? Okay, well, the feminine's preparing, okay, for when you come out of this stagnation here. Nine of Cups. That was the Divine Feminine here. Nine of Cups, she's preparing. Got the Nine of Cups here with the masculine. He knows where he's going to the Divine Feminine, seeing that she's already at the Nine of Cups. Pouring a drink. Got the Eight of Cups next, which you go to the Nine of Cups. Then once you're at the Nine of Cups, you can go to the Ten of Cups. So first of all, the Nine of Cups is actually going to the Divine Feminine, in this case. The High Priestess, yeah. Following your intuition and the Divine Feminine's calling. You've heard the calling, so let's have a look at the Nine of Cups in here. Surrounded by golden cups, a man beams happily. Thank goodness for that. The peacock feather in his hat denotes good luck. The wish card promises that a wish, probably of a material nature, will be granted to the questioner. Well, that's the Divine Feminine. She's the questioner on this side. So, surrounded by golden cups, a man beams happily. The peacock feather in his hat denotes good luck. This wish card promises that a wish, probably of a material nature, will be granted to the questioner. The Divine Feminine. It's coming in the material, in the physical, for you. Once the masculine's over his blues. Eight of Cups, he's on his way. It's 1333. The sun is out. Okay. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. They're coming. Oh, beautiful. Strength. Masculine, straight to the Divine Feminine. Eight of Cups. A pilgrim flees into the night. Something's going on at night. Flees into the night under the watchful gaze of the moon. Watchful gaze of the moon. And I've seen it as well somewhere else. Maybe not. I thought I'd seen it. A pilgrim flees into the night under the watchful gaze of the moon. Don't walk away from a situation just before its completion. Don't turn your back on success. You may be leaving a long-standing relationship. It's the courage of the Divine Masculine here. He looks more contented and courageous. We started off with, like this week, last week's energy, okay, because we're kind of talking about moving into the week from the 9th. So previous to that, we have the Divine Masculine who was finding it quite hard to talk. Okay, looks like he's well chilled out this week. He could be leaving long-term relationships, as in business, love, family connections. Anything that's not serving him, friendships, there's a lot that the Divine Masculine will feel is not serving him. People would just, they want to try and make him stressed. And he's just kind of got himself to this calm composure. Here he is, he's going through the feminine. It's all nice and peaceful. It's all rosy. Look at all these roses. Red roses, look, all love. Okay, that's that, guys. Then we're going to move on to the 3 cards of the Divine Feminine. Temperance. We can say that this is Archangel assistance as well, helping to temper our tempers. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles. The wheel is going to turn, so we are looking at temperance here that has to take place before reconciliation. Things are moving. We've been told that. Quickly now, they're picking up the pace. The masculine here, he's not even looking at the pentacles now, he's just waiting for the right time. So he's not dwelling. And then we have temperance. This is like making sure everything's ready. The perfect blend. That's interesting, guys, because this book said, what does tomorrow hold for us? That's tomorrow. That's Monday, the reading I'm doing. So what does tomorrow hold for us? It's like I felt I had to prove it to you. I can't be bothered with that. Okay. Temperance. 14. Linked with the sign of Sagittarius, the Archer, an angel pours liquid from one vessel into another, blending the essences. This card represents a mixing of elements within oneself and within relationships. This is definitely a mixing with the Divine Masculine here. Reach into the past for a continuity that you can carry into the future. This auspicious card brings good health. Good health, healing energy. It's beautiful healing energy. This is this connection being healed now. Just ready for reconciliation. So we've got the Queen of Rods, which I felt was the Divine Feminine as like a youth, as her younger. And then we have like the mother energy who's guiding the Divine Feminine. Alchemy. I felt, because I picked up on this lady having the black hair, this could be the Divine Feminine's mother figure getting through to the masculine. I picked up the other day on the black cat, and all you could see was the black cat in the picture of the Queen of Wands when the sunshine was on the reading. And I said, all you can see is that black cat. So whether this is ancestral energy that's coming through into pets, cats, who are staying with the Divine Masculine, there's a black cat there. So there's definitely an older energy, a more mature, a wiser ancestor that's guiding the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. It's like they're working on behalf of the Divine Feminine on the Divine Masculine side. Let's read this Queen of Rods. She doesn't have her own page. The Queen of Cups did. This lovely queen has charms to soothe the savage beasts. Witness the cat snoozing on her lap. So Divine Feminine's very calm here. The masculine knows that, but he's got plans here. It's like that love's bubbling away. Oh, he's in a daze. It's like he's been hypnotised, look. She's tamed the beast within the Divine Masculine. The Sunshine Lady brings light and love to the people around her. This, okay, consummate hostess is also a tireless worker for charity. So it's not about being lazy, it's about having a passion for purpose. You won't put your effort into anything that you don't have any passion within, and I think that's what's kind of happened with the Divine Masculine, where the Divine Feminine here is very much a charitable, full of sunshine character, and she brings light and love to the people around her. The consummate, I don't know what this word means, so I'm going to have to look it up.
Consummate.
Oh, consummate. Consummate. Make a marriage or relationship complete by having sexual intercourse. Man, I told you there's sex on this table. Consummate. This consummate hostess is also a tireless worker for charity. It does mean showing great skill and flair. She dressed with consummate elegance. But it does say, make a marriage or relationship complete by having sexual intercourse. They did not consummate their marriage until months after it took place. Now this, I want to say, is the spiritual marriage between the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine that did take place, I want to say, really whilst in the illusion of separation. Okay, so now it's time to consummate the marriage. Is that right? Learn so much. Okay. He's wanting that. He's got his passionate energy here. He's craving the Divine Feminine's touch. He's craving intercourse. Okay. But it will seal the deal. Masculines, once that's happened, I don't feel that there's any going back. Whether it's happened in the past or not, it's like this time it's serious. If they consummate this connection, that's it. It's a done deal for good. Forever and ever and ever. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I did feel it was a motherly energy coming in for the masculine. I don't feel it's a Divine Feminine. So either the Divine Feminine's like mother, grandmother, great-great-grandmother. It's all through the, it's energetically. Or it could be the Divine Masculine's mother, grandmother, but they're helping him to balance out that infinity symbol. Look, he's there. It is the Queen of Pentacles, but she just looks so different to all the other characters, so she stands out. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles, what he wants to say in here about her. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands on the table. No Queen of Swords, that's good. That means the Divine Feminine's well chilled out. The masculine now has the Knight of Swords, okay, but let's not go there. We're on this side. Queen of Pentacles. Wind's picked up. The Queen of Pentacles, surrounded by fruit and flowers, the dark-haired queen holds a rabbit, familiar symbol of fertility. So this is definitely protecting your children. And I'm going to say, like, I don't know if I can say, like, the parents of the counterparts, but so surrounded by fruit and flowers, the dark-haired queen holds a rabbit, familiar symbol of fertility. Sensual and earthy, she enjoys abundance in many areas of her life. A lover of luxury, she is quick to share her wealth. So this is someone who's most definitely encouraging this connection. A lover of luxury. But I do feel as if the Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, you know, I suppose it's how I feel with my children, like they're mine. I want them to have a life of luxury and love, and I want to help them as much as I can, even if that's like energetically. You do want that for your children. especially if you know that they're kind of like the divine, like they're different. They're here to shine. So there's definitely someone going on behind the scenes who is encouraging the divine masculine, I want to say, on behalf of the divine feminine. So whether or not that's actually, when we're talking about people stepping into, you know, and talking through us, so whether the masculines just pay attention, but there might be like an older role model who's actually advising you on the direction to go. I do believe it's energetically though. Very interesting. What's the bottom of the deck for the divine feminines? She's resting, healing, but she's up. What's on the other side of that wall? I thought the card was stuck to my elbow. But seeing as it's 1:44, time to rise. All rise. Okay, that's justice. All rise. It's time for the verdict. Jasper's up. So I've said that. All rise. He's up. He's itching a bit. Okay. Itch, a flick, and a lick. Divine masculine, you've got the white witch on your side, and it says, be the light. Divine feminine, you've got the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Okay, divine masculine, you're first. You're up first. It's like, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Well, it does say take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess. Okay, so we've definitely got feminines supporting you and guiding you. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. Someone said the other day, and I get this, not a case for me personally myself, because I was quite enlightened and I want to say I've guided my children along this, but there are a lot of divine feminines that are actually waking up like their parents. Okay, so it wouldn't surprise me as if maybe a youth, a younger, is starting to talk sense, and the masculine will be, or the divine feminine, but this is for the masculine, because it speaks about like 3 generations. And we've had that the divine masculine is going to be doing it for his children. So maybe, you know, a younger one, a youth, is actually speaking more sense than anyone else, and could be helping to guide the divine masculine. It does remind me of the 100th monkey, because it was a female monkey that learnt to wash her sweet potato, okay, in the water, so it didn't taste gritty because it was in the sand. And then she went and showed her mum. And her mum then went down, and her friends did, and then the little one's friends went back and told their mum. So there are a lot of awakenings happening through the children. The White Witch card represents, we'll get there in the end, guys. Look, I'm trying to unravel this all, okay? So the White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has, but she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goodness within. Feels like my eldest daughter. She's very much on board and supportive. Actually, she's very solution orientated. She's become so calm. And that's a big transformation for my own daughter, so I get that. Okay, but she has respect. We were speaking the other day and I thought she's not going to take this very well, what I'm saying to her, but she was like, no, I'm listening. I'm listening. I thought, wow, that's a turnaround. Okay, so she wanted the guidance. That's respect. It's beautiful. So no matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are going to limit your joy. If you're surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, you need to stand up for your kids as well. I remember a time when I didn't do that. I let people speak to them. However, it's like it wouldn't be the case now. My children would stand up for themselves. But once upon a time, they didn't have a voice. And I know that now that would be so different. I wouldn't be afraid to speak up and say, no, that's not how we do things around here. So oh no, we've missed some. We can't miss any of this. Right, I'm going to put the card down. We're going to read all of it. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. And with this card, you are being reminded of the goodness within. Signs, messages, my daughter gets an owl, which is her dad. She says, hi dad, so totally open. Awesome. And my daughter very much was in her masculine energy, okay? Not anymore. It's beautiful. She's got the balance though. That girl can stick up for herself in a very calm, composed way. Yeah, we all slip back and we get kind of, you can feel yourself being drawn back into the drama, and then you just have to nip it in the bud. It's time to nip it in the bud. So no matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing a drama? You will know the answers. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. Amen to that, Divine Masculine. Seriously, this reading's pretty cool, if you can put it all together. Oh, it's a bit all over the place, coming at different angles. We've got the moon. Let's have a look at this moon here. Divine Feminine. Come on in, darling. Take note of intuitive messages. Is that a message? Is that what we're talking about? These kind of messages? Look, this looks just like you. Can you see? You don't want to look at yourself? A beautiful look when you're all loving and soppy on mummy's lap. Moon. Let's look at the moon. Fly me to the moon. Oh, we've got, is it the full moon tomorrow night? Oh, that's the full moon now. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see it. It would be the new moon. So we've got the full moon. Right on time. It says, what will happen tomorrow? The full moon. But I don't set up these cycles, all right? I just pull cards and read them. Just tell you a story. I've messed up your hair, haven't I? It looks funky. It's good. Different hairstyle will... It's all good. It's change, Jasp. Are you going to settle down? What's wrong now? You cleaning your teeth? Okay, I need to get this reading out. Divine Feminine, take note of intuitive messages. Good boy. Use your intuition, practice discernment, and see through illusions and blockages. Really need to stay strong here now, Divine Feminine, okay? This is coming together. So the moon is strongly associated with the Divine Feminine and the energy of receiving. If the sun is God, and the moon is goddess, and so, no, it does say that. If the sun is God, the moon is goddess. And so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions which often come and go in waves and to somewhat interesting behaviour. Okay, so this is very much you keeping... It's picked up that the Divine Masculine's been very unsettled at night. So these waves could be you picking up on his energy, but you're going to learn how to... Well, you are learning how to juggle that, okay? You're coming up over there that you are in this juggling the ebbs and flows of emotions. It's already picked up that you are quite emotional and sexual. So I'm just going to read that because it does say about our behaviour kind of being affected by this. And to some, okay, we're just going to... She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behaviour. So when the moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. The moon has a dark side, just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. There are messages from your soul. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So that's a Divine Feminine, shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark, or the goddess, I should say. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. That's kind of about enough, isn't it, guys, for us to know? Jasper's gone. Jasper was gone. Okay, I am going to... it's 13:57. 1 hour and 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Come on. Let's get... an Oracle of Shadows and Light. It's all SKYPE. I don't know if you can see that. The box is SKYPE. Okay. Hands feel sore. Okay, they feel dry. Right, let's wrap this up. The working week. Okay, Divine Masculine, what's the final message for you and guidance? Divine Feminine? Okay, let's do the Masculines first. Okay, Divine Masculine, you've got the Violet Duchess. Stifled, bored and stuck. Let's look at this. 18. Message, stifled, bored, stuck. About the Violet Duchess. Bored, stifled. Ah yes, she's trying to be good and nice and polite, but it's not working. This lovely and very passionate aristocrat. I have to chuckle at myself. Okay. I'll get there. I've got loads of years left, alright, to master this. How do I say aristocrat? You tell I know nothing to do with this kind of shit. Okay, I'm not saying it's shit, but not my area. She has her fairy wings tucked firmly in, not visible at all, and is sitting stiffly, listening to someone give a lecture on manners. She's polite on the surface, but it's easy to see and feel that she is bored, frustrated, and ready to fly away at her first opportunity. Feels very much like the masculine here. Well, it is for your side, but I know it's talking about a feminine, but it's like you're bored, stifled, stuck. She is tired of the stuffiness of people around her, of being proper, formal, and ever so ladylike, or gentlemanlike. She finds herself restricted by a world where manners and protocols have become more important than spontaneity, magic, and freedom. And she longs for that. For now, she will bide her time, but you can see the frustration growing beneath. And frustration is, after all, only your own life force, turned within and longing to break free of its restraints. The Violet Duchess speaks, in your admirable quest for balance, you can actually become too neutral, pretending to be serene, acting polite, not making waves, and not speaking your truth. Now that I've arrived, showing you exactly how you feel, it's time to discover, or rediscover, a raw and honest emotional reaction you had to a person or to an issue, and express it. It's all very well being a lover of harmony and not wanting to be a troublemaker, but being a lukewarm person in regards to situations that really matter is not going to do you any favours. Bottling up your true self in turn leads to unhealthy relationships, aches, pains, and even illness. When I come up, go for the passionate and truthful option and rediscover just how strongly you can feel and how much fun you can have. Divination message. Your desire to be liked, to please, and to be seen as a lady or a gentleman is cheating yourself out of something wonderful that you deserve to experience. This is prophecy. Itchy. Shouldn't itch it with the same hand. Just like fucking up your giving and receiving. So you're giving it in one hand, taking it from the other. Okay. Just honour that itch. Oh, okay. I need to scratch it with something sharp. What have I got? Oh, that feels good. Look at my hand. Sorry, I'll get back to it in a minute. Okay. No, we've read this part. We're reading a divination message. I'm not going to hold the card up anymore. Your desire to be liked, to please, and be seen as a lady or a gentleman is cheating yourself out of something wonderful that you deserve to experience. Sometimes there are rules that simply need to be broken. Keeping to the spirit of the law sometimes means breaking the letter of the law. That's how things change. There is a situation at the moment that has revealed itself as unjust, unfair, and absolutely unattractive to you, but you have yet to speak up. The most inspiring thing about this situation is that you'll discover just how safe it is to stand up for what you truly believe in. Others will be inspired too, so while it feels like you're taking a risk, at first, after a while you'll realise you've started your own small revolution. Bring it on, Divine Masculines. I'm going to leave it there with you, okay? Divine Feminines, let's have some guidance. The Power of Three. It's definitely this, the three's coming up with the White Witch, the Triple Goddess. I can't put much more sense to it at the moment. It will come through, but we've got the three witchy sisters. Card number 9. The Power of Three. About the three witchy sisters. These three witchy sisters are triplets, and they go everywhere together. Each one of them works with the others to keep their magical knowledge strong and very grounded, and very simple too. Their hats are designed to connect them to celestial knowledge, all that is said to be above, and when they take them off, they connect to the earth. What is said to be below. They are very, very good at sensing what sort of energy is about, and they often visit people who know that something isn't quite right, but they just can't work out what that is. These sisters are like spooky antennae and use their powerful psychic skills to work out what's really happening. Once they can identify the energy issue, they can then work on an antidote and share the right action with you. Because for every problem that exists, the world of magic provides a solution. When your powers are focused in this threefold way, you create a powerful energy shift in the world around you, and your world, as a result of the consciousness you choose to create, will change. The three witchy sisters speak. We can sense around you some strange energy, and we three are tuning in so we can identify and explain to you what is happening in a wave of 3. Very clearly, very simply, and without any fear at all. Because this problem may not even be a problem. It is simply something you do not understand yet. Let us come in, let us help you, and we will soon share exactly what it is. But you must help us by being awake, aware, and alert to what is around you. Okay then, divination message, Divine Feminine. Something that has just happened will happen twice, then 3 times. Something that has already happened twice will happen 1 more time. And something that has happened 3 times is now complete. Finished. Farewelled finally by the 3 who are in charge of these strands of fate that repeat in 3s till the lesson is learned. I love it. I'm going. Have yourself a fantastic day and a fantastic week, and I will catch up with you soon. Okay, guys, take care. Much love. Bye for now.